Yeah. Again, what we would point to as the most important professional development strategy for teachers, there's what happens in a school of education. There's sort of pull out PDs where, teachers leave their classroom and go to some. It's having an experienced literacy resource teacher who can be there side by side with the classroom teacher and identify this particular
I find
student.
that the literacy teacher, unless she is taught specifically about dyslexia,
Yeah.
because oftentimes dyslexia is not, I think, given the sufficient emphasis. Put it this way. We got 20% of the population is dyslexia.
Yes.
We got national reading scores that have not improved for decades. 40% of kids of color are reading below basic by what, grade 4? We are failing. Now, something's wrong. So in my mind, it makes sense that we have a bunch of kids poorly diagnosed and or intervened upon with dyslexia, anchoring that so that whatever we do for the others, we are anchored by kids failing to reach their potential because the intervention is not correct. Now, so I say that, I'm not fussing at anybody. I'm just kind of a cry of the heart to do something. In your school system, and I can imagine your demographic, because I'm a little bit familiar with your neighborhood. What percent of the kids are reading? Do you have that same sort of dismal 40%? I'm not blaming you. I'm asking that 40% reading below basic by grade 3.
It depends, obviously on the part of the district. Obviously, it depends where students are when they come into the system. So if we have students that are already 3 years behind by the time they enter kindergarten or TK, then it takes longer to catch those students up. What we are